Welcome to this video which introduces you to the Concord Help Center. The Help Center is a tool that should help you learn more about how to use Concord's features through help videos and articles. So we're going to start by talking about the two different ways to access the Help Center. The first way, and probably the most common, will be when you are already in Concord itself and using the product. So if you are creating a list or studying and have a question, you can go over here to this gray bar and go to the icon that says Help. Go ahead and click on that. And when you do that, a drop-down menu of options will appear. To access the Help Center, click on Read Helpful Articles. If you click on Watch Training Videos, Access Concord FAQs, or Subscription Information, you'll be taken to our Concord product website. And if you click on Report a Bug, you will be taken to the Concord Service Desk. All of those are helpful resources as well, but we want to go to the Concord Help Center. So we're going to click on Read Helpful Articles, and we'll be taken right to the Concord Help Center. If you are on our Concord product webpage or website, which is concord.christianscience.com. So go ahead and come over here to where it says New Concord, and when you hover over that, a drop-down menu will appear, and I'm going to go ahead and come to the bottom where it says Support and click that. And that will take me to the Concord Support page. You might notice that some of the options on this page, such as New Concord FAQ, read selected help articles, and how-to videos are all very similar to some of the options we saw on the drop-down list under the help icon within Concord itself. So to access the Help Center, go ahead and click Read Selected Help Articles. And you will now be taken to the Concord Help Center launch page. On the right-hand side, you'll have selected help articles. We have one more step to reach the Help Center, which is clicking Access the Concord Help Center. And again, you'll be taken to this page. So let's just take some time to go over some of the resources that are available on the Help Center. So below our welcome box, we have the search box. So let's say you are coming into the Help Center and you know exactly what type of thing you want to have help with. You could go ahead and click in this box that says Find a Solution, and then type in whatever you want to learn about. So let's say you want to learn about lists. And type that in, and when you do that, some of the articles related to lists will appear. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Learn About Creating Lists, and that will take me to the help article on that topic. To the right of our search box, we have our Contact Us section, which includes our Concord Service Desk. So I'm going to click on that, and the Concord Service Desk really is just another resource that we have, and we encourage you to take advantage of it and use it. So if you want to report a bug or an issue you might be seeing, if you have an idea of something that you think would make Concord better, or if you want to ask a question or share a comment, the Concord Service Desk is a really great place to go. Now I'm going to go back to our Help Center. And next to this Concord Service Desk, we have our email address of concord@csps.com. So if you want to talk with our team directly, we would love to hear from you. So below these, we have our first steps. And this really just shows a progression of some of the first things you might be doing as you explore Concord. You might be setting up your account. We have our quick start guide, and you can also watch some videos. So starting over here with account setup. If you have any questions about Concord guest access, logging in or registering for Concord, subscribing, how to create a password, creating or setting up Concord on your iPhone or Android, and some of the panel view options, these are all available for your use. So let's take a look here at security and passwords. So just to show that when you click on that help article or on that topic, you will be taken to that help article. Once you have some of an idea of how to set up your account, you may find our Quick Start Guide to be helpful. Now, the Quick Start Guide was first introduced at our 2019 annual meeting Concord workshop. And since then, we wanted to make sure that it is available to all of our customers. And the Quick Start Guide really is just a bundle of articles that are on some of the main core topics that customers find to be most helpful. And what is also special about the Quick Start Guide is that they are PDFs, which means you can download them and print them so you can have them at hand for your reference. So we have two options here. If you just want to download and print just one individual article, you can click on just that. So for example, if I just wanted to have List Manager, when I do that, just the List Manager article will appear. I'm going to go back to the Help Center. Now, if I want to have the whole entire Quick Start Guide to download and print, I can click Download All Quick Start Articles. And when I do that, the Quick Start Guide will appear with the table of contents and with the articles in their order, registering for your 30-day free trial, followed by subscribing to Concord, and so on. So we hope that you enjoy using the Quick Start Guide. So then another resource within this first steps area is seeing Concord in action. So if you're someone who really appreciates videos, this introduction to Concord is a video that really lays a groundwork and shows a good overview of how to use Concord. And a few notes on videos. So of course you can play videos here within the Help Center by clicking the play button. But if you want to have play or pause button, if you want to see this video on a wider screen, you can come down here to the YouTube icon, and when I hover over that, it says watchonyoutube.com. So I'm going to click that, and now this video will open in a new tab on YouTube, and I will be able to continue watching it here on YouTube on a bigger screen. If you want to watch your video on a full screen, you can do so here on YouTube. So come down here to this right-hand corner where it has kind of a TV screen icon. And when you hover over that icon, it will say full screen. So go ahead and click that. And you will be taken to full screen and you can continue watching your video. And when you're done watching the video, to exit full screen and return to YouTube, come down here again to exit full screen and click that. Now another way that you can exit full screen is by pressing the escape key on your keyboard, which is denoted by ESC. All right, so now I'm going to come back to the Concord Help Center. And one other part about this Seeing Concord in Action is that we now have this button, click here to view more videos. And when you do that, you'll be led to our Concord YouTube channel where all of our Concord help videos are available. And you can see more of them by clicking this right-hand arrow and more will appear. And another feature is that if you want to be notified of when more Concord help videos are available, you can click this subscribe button and then we will send you notifications as to when those new videos are uploaded. So now I'm going to return to the Help Center. So now that we've gone through the first steps section, let's take a look at the help articles section, which is divided into two parts. Over here on the left, we have fundamental study tools, which really goes over some of the core and really helpful concepts to using Concord. So you can learn about the study tools or the list panel. So let's say, for example, I want to learn more about study tools. I can click using the study tools panel, and when I do that, a drop-down list which includes all of the fundamental study tools help articles related to study tools panel will appear. And I can click on any one of these and I'll be led to its help article. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on abbreviations for books of the Bible. And as you can see, it will take you to that help article. Now you can go back to the Help Center. So I also want to say that let's say I was looking under exporting and importing citations. This is something where, I'm just going to click it. As you can see, if someone were to send you citations and you wanted to incorporate them into a list, so you wanted to import them, or if you had citations you want to share or export, these are all help articles that would help you do that. If you also want to learn about copying and pasting on your iPhone and Android, there's some help articles related to that. So let's say I'm now done looking at all of the exporting, importing citations. I can just come up here to that title and click it, and that drop-down list will collapse. And in case you're curious, computer requirements, basically those are just help articles related to some ideas related to internet connection, passwords, things of that nature, if you would find that so helpful. So go ahead and just click computer requirements to collapse that. So now coming over here to the right side on tools for deeper study. This includes more topics about searching and lists, both enhancing your lists and organizing. So under enhancing, let's take a look at that. As you can see, you'll be learning about working with multiple citations, more about importing, annotations, and then under organizing your lists, I'm going to click that. This is more about how to create folders and lists and how to just keep yourself organized within Concord. So again, I can click organizing your lists to collapse it. And then you might also find data migration helpful. This has one help article, and so for those who may have been using the desktop 2.1 version of Concord, if you want to save your data or lists from that version, this help article, I'm going to click on it, this both a video and article will show you how to do that. All right, so now below helpful articles, we have our video section. So we will always have some featured videos, and these are on topics that customers find to be most helpful. So like we saw before, when you click on a video, you can watch it here in Concord or on the Concord Help Center. You can also, again, go on YouTube to have a fuller screen view. So I'm going to click that. And again, it takes me to YouTube. And I also have the option of going again to full screen if I were to click here in that right-hand corner. So I am in full screen, and now I'm going to exit full screen by clicking in the right-hand corner or pressing the escape key. So now I'm going to return back to the Help Center. So you also can access our YouTube channel like you saw before with this link of click here to view more videos. And you'll be taken to our YouTube channel to see all of the videos in one place. All right, so now back on the Help Center, we have one last section, which is called Miscellaneous Information. Here on the left side, we have product release notes. So this is basically has two parts. We have our Concord changelog, and that is basically just, it shares all of the changes that we have made on Concord. And that is because we want to share with our customers all that has been going on with Concord, and so you can read that and see what has been going on. And then below that one, we have submit a feature request here. So if you have any ideas of a feature you'd like to see on Concord or an idea of how to make Concord better, just click here. And you'll be taken to a part of our service desk where you can share your idea and give some more detail about it. And we would love to hear whatever ideas you may have to share with us. Now in the middle section, we have Need More Help, and this will take you to the service desk. We visited this at the start, and so this has various features that we have mentioned before. This is another helpful resource for your use. And now going back to the Help Center. And then below that, we have, again, our email address. Here in the right-hand box, the frequently asked questions, this link right here will lead you to the article that is related to frequently asked questions. And then below frequently asked questions, you can ask more questions here, and when you click that, that will also take you to our Concord service desk. So that is our Concord Help Center. We hope that you find it useful, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out at any time. We would love to hear from you. So thank you so much for watching this video, and feel free to check out any of our other videos.